Okay, third-party data validates you and your presentation. The rule to handle buyer distrust, to build credibility, is always use and show written material to support your presentation and your proposal. When you're documenting facts for your customer, it's preferable to use third-party materials rather than something from you, right? So if Bob said it about this product, that's more believable than if I said it. If my manufacturer said it, and that was supported by maybe some other third parties, that would be more acceptable to the consumer. Third-party validation. Remember, people believe what they see, not what they hear. And always, always write down what you've said, offered, proposed, promised, implied, or suggested, right? And anytime you can use third-party data, use it, okay? Anytime you're going for the close, insist on that it's in writing. You don't want to shy away from contracts, buyer's orders, and signatures. I hear salespeople say this in every business that we consult in. We hear, oh, I'm going to keep the buyer's order away. I'm going to keep the contract away. I don't want to scam. What are you running, a covert operation? You're not a black ops mission here. You're a salesperson. Everybody knows you're a salesperson. Right? You ashamed of that? It's counterproductive not to bring signatures, contracts, ink, your tools to the game. You don't go into a military operation without equipment and supplies. Same thing for you as a salesperson. Look, there's nothing to hide. You're not covert here. Third-party data. This is what we said, all right? Evidence, okay? You got it? You see what I'm doing? I'm not running a criminal operation here. I'm selling products and services. I'm taking care of people. You are a professional salesperson offering a product that will benefit your customer, solve their problems when they purchase it. So number one, when you're presenting features and benefits of your product, what are you going to do? You're going to either write it down or show them the benefits on paper and support that with what? Third-party validation, right? We're going to write it down. Always validate in writing. Let them see it. When you can use third-party validation, use third-party. Number two, if you're showing them how your product will improve their business, show them proof, statistics, success stories in writing, right? Three, you want to keep an evidence manual. You want to keep a manual that shows buyers facts, success stories, what other people have said as a result of doing business with you. If you could reduce this to video content, like when I leave a buyer, maybe I need to go check on something, or we're doing an order, or I got to check with management, or we're in a proposal or negotiating process that needs some other party to maybe validate that data or stamp an approval on it, okay? I'm going to run video for people to see a video link of other people talking about the products, other people using the products, other people having success, other people saying how great Grant is. You have to work on being prepared to build the credibility in you that further solidifies, hey, I can do this with this guy. I believe in this guy. I have the data. I don't need to shop. Why do people shop? Distrust. Grant, people trust me. No, they distrust something else in the process, not just you. Number four, when you show them what your competition will do or won't do and you get in this bidding war, show them in writing. Don't say, hey, if they can beat it, well, then all you're doing is delaying a sale. Hey, if they beat it, you come back here and I'll buy it from, you're delaying a sale. You're not making something happen. When you know you have the best price, you have the best product, you have the best service, back it up with documentation. There's got to be some documentation that says that. All these things will increase your odds at closing the sale. Now, we're going to talk a lot about closing techniques in later segments, okay? But you have to have trust. People believe the written word, and you want to capitalize on that. You remember the movie Jerry Maguire, where the character played by Cuba Gooding Jr. kept saying to the Tom Cruise character, I forget the cat's name, show me the money. In sales, the customer isn't saying, show me the money. It'd be Cuba screaming, hey, show me the data. Show me the evidence. Show me the documentation. Show me a third party, man. I don't want to believe you. Hell, I don't even want to believe myself, but I'll believe a third party. See, that's the point. Show the proof to the buyer. Show the proof to anybody involved in the buying process. Make it real to him, her. Make it real so they have confidence in you to buy from you. With the abundance of information available to today's buyer and to you through third parties, consumer guides, the internet, other sources, look, the buyer becomes even more dependent upon facts to support their decisions. You got people know more about your product than you even know about it by the time they get to you. Buyers are going to continue to rely on these sources, so you need to make use of them. Those same sources that will support your cause, build trust, and help the buyer trust you and trust themselves enough to make a right decision and make it now. Anytime you're showing product information, performance reports, facts, historical data, comparison information, pricing data, proposals, any of that, the rule is don't tell me, show me. Also know that an informed buyer, okay, and this is very, very important, an informed buyer is always better than an uninformed buyer for the very reason that an uninformed buyer cannot make a decision. And somebody that is informed, has data, armed with knowledge, will be logical and can make a decision. You get it? People that don't know anything can't make a decision. People that know for sure take action. The higher the level of knowingness for an individual, the more likely they are to take action, and the lower, way down in mystery, people don't take action. I don't know what I'm doing. How can I pull the trigger? See, when facts, data, and logic are missing, people get emotional. You hear that? Your customers are getting emotional. You know why? Data, logic is missing. And when people get emotional, they get irrational. And when people get irrational, they do dumb things. So it's okay to sell with emotion. You want people emotional when they're buying, when they're getting involved in the product, but you want them to close, to be rational in the close. Rational about the data. Rational about the facts. See, an informed buyer, somebody that knows, a professional buyer, is much, much easier to sell than one who is not. Now, this is a misnomer in selling. Most salespeople would rather somebody not knowledgeable. It's not true. It's incorrect. But remember, most salespeople don't perform very consistently. Okay, so it might be some false data that you have. Someone who is not informed about the product will make an offer. Their offer will always, almost always be too low. See, that would be an emotional offer, not a logical one. See, I want logics and facts in the close, right? I want logics and facts in the close, not emotions. So what I need to do is keep what? Keep things credible. How do I keep things credible? I keep people logical. How do I keep people logical? Providing them with good data. Providing them with the information. So the point of this segment is what? Information builds credibility. Credibility validates they can trust. Trust means I can make a decision. So maybe watch this segment again. Very, very important.